Okay, second rocket that's on the other side of the pack comes off in exactly the same way. Undo the straps, pull them out, unzip it off, and we'll take that off and we'll go through that here in just a second. Okay, here's our second rocket off of our pack. Again, fold the flap up and open it up. What I have inside this is an item that I have not reviewed with you yet. I will try to do a review on it today if possible. This is a Kafuru design Paratipi. This is the total contents of a 2-man 3-season tent right here. There's also a stove that goes with this I have that I'm not carrying today. I will use it if it gets down well below freezing. I'll take the stove with me. I'll do a review on it another time. I'll try to do a review today on the Paratipi for you so that you can see it set up and ready to go. It's a very, very nice system. Probably the whole thing weighs less than a pound. I would say no more than 1.5 pounds for the whole system. Okay, so we've got both the rockets off our pack now. We talked about what was inside those. Now what I'd kind of like to do with you is I want to show you this system that comes separate from the rocket pack, but it's part of the rocket pack system that enables you to put one or both of these rockets on a separate strapping shoulder system so that you can use these on a short scout away from base camp and have a backpack without having to carry an extra smaller backpack with you. Okay fellas, we got both our rockets here. What we're going to do with those is we're just going to zip them together right in the middle, just like we zipped them onto the pack to begin with, or zipped them off. We're going to zip them right up together just like that, flip them over just like this. We've got our harness system that's sold separately. We'll have this on our website here in the next probably week at the most. We clip our clips into our existing rocket pack clips that clip onto our backpack, just like this. We clip the harness in at the bottom, here and here. We've also got a waist strap device on this at the bottom right here, if we want to put a waist strap on. Then we bring our shoulder straps over, clip them in here and here. Adjust it down a little bit so you can see it. And there you go. Now you have a separate pack with the 2 rockets. That's smaller and lighter weight if you want to do a scout in the woods. Okay guys, now we got the main pack, and you can carry this pack just like this for shorter scouts, things like that. I carry this pack quite a bit. It's got actual outside pockets that you can use to put things in as well if you don't have the rockets attached to it, and it's a very nice pack all by itself without the rockets. The rockets do, however, come with the pack on our website. So going through this pack, in the very top pouch of this pack, and it has an inside pocket and it has an outside top pocket. On the outside of the top pocket I have my game call, same one we had in the videos. I have one wrist rocket slingshot, so I have a means of securing game no matter what. I have just put in a plastic bag here to keep it from poking anything. I have a B&M frog gig, which you've seen in our frog gigging videos that we use. So now I have 2 means of securing game. My Petzl Tactica headlight, which we've reviewed in other videos, in a pouch with spare batteries. It takes 2 AAA batteries. And my self-aid kit that we've also reviewed in other videos. In the top flap of this pack, I only have a couple of items. I have a puck sharpener and a trauma tourniquet. This one happens to be a different design than the one by Tactical Medical Solutions. This is actually the one used by the U.S. Army. I got this one from my son. So those items are in the top of the pack all the time for quick access if I need them. Then stuffed in the very top portion of the pack, I have my meal kit that we went over last week. What I keep in that for this situation is all of the items that we went over in the meal kit last week, plus my 50-gallon Aquamira water filter is also in the top of that, with a couple spare pre-filters. And I keep the rope on it, and I just keep that right in the top of my pack. If I want to go on a short scout away from camp, I don't want to carry anything but my meal kit or my water, I can do that. So I've got 64 fluid ounces of water with me in this kit when I go out. Okay guys, the main contents of our pack. On the inside, it's a huge pack and it's got a lot of room in it. There's quite a few things in here to go over, and we're going to go over them just a little at a time. Okay, the first thing we have in this pack is we have a large waterproof bag. Just got a big rubber band around it. That's useful for a lot of things. But I've got a huge, almost a 1 gallon, heavy waterproof bag here, made by Omniseal, and I can use that for collecting water if I need to, or keeping anything dry just about. And inside that is a book of wild edibles, and also my normal carry Write in the Rain notebook, 2 carpenter pencils, a couple map tools, and my journal. And those are all inside that big 1 gallon bag that I can use if I need to collect water or anything else. I have that. It just gives me a little extra opportunity for things if I need it. Okay, the next thing I have at the top of this kit is my small fishing kit. We've went through that in other videos. So now I have the fishing kit, I have the slingshot, and I have the B&M spear as ways of collecting food. I also have things in here that I can use, wire leaders and things like that can be used for snare wire, so that I have snare wire to build traps with as well. So that gives me several options for securing food if I was in a situation where I had to do so. Okay, I have an extra bandana in here besides the one that's in my cook kit, so I have 2 bandanas in this kit. I have a Schnuck Technical 7 3/4 inch ultralight anodized skillet, which we'll demonstrate that in a little while when we cook up some of our salt cured pork. It works real well. It weighs almost nothing. We will be selling these on our website as well pretty soon. They are a very good skillet to use for a comfort camp situation. Okay, the next thing I have in here is I have my full, complete fire kit, and I'm going to go over the contents of this kit with you a little at a time here in a few minutes after I get through the contents of this pack, because it may take a whole video segment just to go through this one particular piece of kit. I have my rope bag with my blanket pin. We've been through the contents of that before. This is a Maxpedition mesh bag. You can order these off of our website as well. They're very good. They've got 3 compartments in them. They're made out of a real heavy Kevlar style mesh that's almost bulletproof. They'll hold all your ropes and things that you need, bungee cords. I've also got some duct tape in here for doing repair on my tarp. Things of that nature. My figure 9s are all in this bag. I have 10 foot of a heavy 1,200 pound test rope. This is also available on our website in 50-foot lengths. It's camouflaged in color.